everybody.
Hey.
And welcome to the Dirty Talk Show. My name is David Lee Stanton. And with me tonight, my co-host is Angelique Young. Let's give her a
hand. Hey. Doing a double feature today.
She's a double feature. We DP'd her.
Yeah. Well, we've had two double features before.
Me and Dave here are going to DP her. This should be fun.
I've been needing the praise.
Time at that.
Need to put my heels up.
Bit roast.
So then also with us is Tomahawk Dave. That's the alcoholic there.
I'm not the alcoholic. Brandon is.
And then we have the other alcoholic, Big Dick Brandon, who is below him.
I'll have you know I'm a fucking drunk. I don't go to meetings.
Now he's up him. And I don't know where everybody else is. Apparently they think they ain't got no shows to do.
They got their dicks caught in a toaster or something.
He is sick. He lost his voice.
Yeah, whatever. How am I able to be here every single day, but everybody else around me is falling and dying and getting
I'm here every day too.
Can't even make a phone call because they're just dying. But me, I just keep on going, never miss an appointment. Work when I'm sick.
Well, you're a masochist. What do you want?
I'm what?
You're a masochist.
I'm a master.
Masochist.
Master of the masochisms.
I think I am a little bit. I'm turning into some folks. I am.
You were running a little late today. You scared Davey out.
Well, I was running. I know. Oh, here's why I was running late because I was covering a political event. So I was doing gay like TV stuff. Like Eric Toll, the host of the Fresh Talk show. We have a show called Fresh Talk. Mm-hmm. So that's like political stuff, whatever, sometimes. So he was like doing his interviews for speed it up, like he was supposed to do 2-minute interviews with these people.
Right.
So he had 3 people to interview, each at 2 minutes.
Right.
But no, he must have thought I meant a 0 by that too. Because it was each person at 20 minutes. Look, he's back there laughing. I can hear my the director, Ryan. You see him every Thursday on the Hawkins Show.
So tell me, I heard a comment about someone being hot at this event. One of the politicians were actually hot.
Oh my God! I can't even remember the guy's name. He was so cute. I'm telling you, we have some sort of politician. Please forgive me for not remembering his name, because I don't listen. I don't know. Do you remember Brian? He's like a representative for us.
Okay.
This man was so fucking cute. That's why I don't remember his name. You know, some people are like, you just.
But you're cute. You can never, if you look like them and you want them, you can never remember the names.
That's what it was.
That's true.
And I had the camera on him, and I'm all close up to his face because I have the camera, and I can like zoom in. I can sit there and look at him and get away with it because I'm the camera guy, right? So I'm like looking at him. I'm like, that motherfucker is cute.
How many times did you just zoom into his crotch?
Oh, he's probably watching. I'm sure he's gonna watch. Well, I don't care, motherfucker. You're cute. What the hell? This is the Dirty Talk Show.
Say his name.
Right. That's
right.
what I was saying. I was like, figure I'd kickstart it.
Like on the other shows, they won't even say how cute you are, but this one I will.
Excuse me, sir.
Anyways, so that was a good time. So Angelique, do you know what we do here on Dirty Talk?
I do not. I've heard rumors and things, but I figured I might as well.
It's all true. It's all true.
The last dirty word.
First, I can't remember your name either. The guy on Facebook. That's who you are. The guy on Facebook. I think your name is Dan. Look how big my crotch is. I have a big crotch. But so like it does. Looks like how about this? My dick is so
Moose
big.
knuckle.
But no, it was like so big and like I was getting like ones today and stuff like that. Walking down the street. That is not good in these jeans. These are like
tell-alls.
Yeah.
They tell everything.
These are tell-alls. I like that. Anyway, so although I wasn't getting hard when I was talking when that really
the video session.
The political person, I wasn't getting hard because my hand was getting tired. I'm holding the camera. Oh, anyways. Okay. So first, the guy on Facebook, this guy wrote me this Facebook thing, this message on my page or something, on the Gay Life Television page, and then he starts it out. He goes, you know what? I really love your show, but like he's like having buffering issues or something like that. And he's like, it pisses him off so fucking much and stuff. He said that too. He's like, so fucking much. And then he used all these explanation marks. You know, people like.
Yeah, dramatic.
But what I wanted to say is that I so appreciate that you love my show so much that it frustrates you when you can't see it. Like, it was a backhanded comment, like this.
Yeah.
Like, it's back, you know, like he said, could you ever have a show that you're trying to watch online or something like that?
Always. Flipping Hulu all the time.
Yeah, and you fucking like it, and like right when it's like watching porn, right when you're at the point where you're about to get off with them.
Buffer.
It buffers, and you're already in, and you can't stop your orgasm.
And then your dick buffers.
Yeah. It says dick buffers. Well, it does something. So it's a very frustrating feeling. Porn or regular videos or anything.
Yeah, it's been buffering a lot lately on Ruko.
I don't know why it don't buffer for me. Maybe we have a really good connection, but it's
I've got Turbo, and it still does it. It does it but it's also on. I'm on using Ruko 2.
I have the Roku 3 and it's still
Lite.
buffers. Yeah.
Oh.
So buffers on the light for some reason.
It
Doesn't
on
do
what?
it on
On light.
the good one.
Oh. No, it's just weird from my experience. I watch it at home, and I watch here in the studio and all that stuff, and I never really. It doesn't really. Once in a while, I will. Nothing really major.
Because I watched 2, and it kept buffering.
Oh. I mean, the problem that we have is that our explosive growth is what's happening. So when it's buffering, that's usually because so many people are watching. And I love that. Keep on watching. Because I'm just adding more and more servers almost every day.
Yeah, you're just like the health.
Just like what?
The healthcare website.
What did you say?
The house cat?
Did you say the house cat?
No, I said the healthcare website.
Healthcare website. Every day you can.
What? Every day I'm down.
You're not pretty. No, you're not that bad.
Oh. Anyway, so what we do, so what have you heard about it, the rumors that you've heard?
Well, I just heard that, everybody's pretty much very open, and I heard that you guys talk about sexual things. Yeah.
Well, it's not your average.
But I've never heard
I have
actual
lost so
talk
many boyfriends because of this show. After I told them I'm like, yeah, I'll watch my show. Now I'm like, no, you can't watch it. You have to have, because after I let them watch it, they look at me differently. They think that I've had people tell me, you're too sexual.
Is that even
That's
possible?
stupid. There's no such
I don't
thing.
know. I didn't even think it was possible. A gay man that's on the app telling me I'm too sexual.
That's retarded.
Or else they say I get too many. I get too many people because I'm everywhere, and then too many people are on to me.
There's no such thing as too much cock.
Yeah. In other words, they think I get too many dates. I do get a lot of dates. I don't care. What the fuck?
That's not a
What's wrong
bad
with
thing.
it?
You get attention.
Are you just mad because I'm not choosing somebody? Well, you know what? Be somebody choosable, and then I'll choose you to be my boyfriend. Until then,
Not
I'm
really
gonna
sex.
date
That's what
around.
we're going to talk about tonight.
And honey, I don't get. Also, I'm not gonna let him watch. I can tell you. So I had a date last night with a doctor, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm at this date. We're drinking wine. Probably there about 20 minutes. Well, no, we'll say half an hour. Was he cute? Who just said that? Oh. Was he cute? You know me. Everybody. I don't even talk to you if you're cute, unless you're cute. No, I should say, yeah, of course. For some reason, I get really extremely good-looking men. So this was like a very good-looking Indian doctor, right? So then, we're like at the bar,
plastic surgeon.
and then he goes to me. He goes, and then they talk a little bit weird, anyways, because they have different phrasing a little bit, and
Right.
you know how Indian people are.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing against Indian people. And
It's not you're on a
India-
date with them, but
Well, they're uncircumcised. No. So it doesn't matter.
He's not Jewish, so get
So
it.
then he goes to me. He goes, your pictures that you have. He goes, you really look really beautiful in them. He goes, you have beautiful lines and stuff like that. He goes, too bad you don't look like that in person. And then I look right at him and I go,
bastard.
I have to go somewhere now. I have to go somewhere now because I have a problem at home, right? So then I got up immediately and I actually paid the bill and then like we left, and then like all these, and then I text them and I said I left because you told me that you all of a sudden made me feel really bad about myself because you said I didn't look anything like my pictures were, and then and then he like wrote all these texts back. Oh.
You have 35 messages from Scruff. You have
Really?
17 messages from Jack. And you have 14 messages from Grinder.
Really? I bet you.
What?
Oh, he's not kidding you. That's the way my life is constantly.
Hey, I only got 3 blowjob offers the other day.
Oh, look, there's another person too. And somebody on Facebook who said, "Wow."
Freshman off the
That's
best.
a picture right there.
Oh, okay. Hey.
Well, anyways, I forget what I was talking about now.
The date, he texts you back.
Oh, the doctor. So then he texts me all this stuff back, and like he was just like, "Oh no, that's not what I meant," or whatever. He's like, "No, you're actually beautiful, more beautiful in person." He goes, "What I was just trying to say is that like you don't look." He's like, "No, like somehow he's saying that I took it all wrong," and he just kept going on and on about it. So okay, so I decided to go out with him again.
Oh, that's nice.
But it's really nice because I felt like a bitch, and then I've been listening to this song called "Somebody That I Used to Know."
Oh, yeah.
Right? And I'm sitting there thinking that he's probably thinking that about me, like that I was like bitchy and that I was like somebody that he used to know, and you know what I mean? And I mean, this is so, like I can't believe I did that to them because I literally just looked. As soon as I said that, I literally was just like, I have to go now.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, just as if I was talking to you, it's like, well, I gotta go. He was like, bye.
Oh my God.
It was like that. Quick.
Probably just didn't even phase him.
Quick. And then I felt bad because when I turned around after I paid the bill, like he was like standing there waiting for me, and I was like. Because, like, I mean, in his head, he wasn't trying.
Yeah, he wasn't trying to be rude.
Yeah, he's
so.
like, it's just as if I said,
like, what
"You're
did I
beautiful,"
do?
and you were like, "Okay."
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Well, if that's the case, then I think I have a really good story to share.
Yeah.
So I went out with my sister Jasmine yesterday because I was in town. We went to bingo. We were drunk, and she's straight, so she always wants me to go to the straight bar. So I'm like, you know what? Fine, whatever. Fuck it. Let's go. So we go down to Tad's and Jack's on the south side. Now, I haven't been to Jack's since I was in college, and I've never been to Tad's. So we go and we meet up with her homegirls from work, and we're like hanging out. And I'm with a bunch of beautiful women, and they all have their tits out, and I'm in drag. I look good, but it's whatever. So this one guy sees me on the way to the bathroom. He stops me. He's talking to me. So I'm like, oh, he's cute. I'm drunk. So at this point, I forget that I'm even in drag or whatever. And so I kiss him and say, stay right here. I'll be back. So I go to the bathroom, get myself together, come back out. He's flirting with me from across the bar, being cute and stuff. So I go to the ATM to go get some money out, and he stands behind me and puts his penis on my ass. And I can feel it, it's hard or whatever. So I'm like, okay. I'm like, this is awkward because I'm standing next to the doorman who's seen my ID. Like, it was hot, I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't mad at all. Like, but he was cute. It was a good time. So I just let him go or whatever. And he's like talking to me. He gets my number and he starts making out with me. The whole time we're right next to the doorman who's seen my ID and knows that I'm a man. Right. So he's like, oh my God. And the look on the doorman's face, he wants to laugh so hard.
You do look, I mean, look at
I would too.
I would have too.
Excuse me, you totally look like a girl. I can
Thank you.
More so, like, when you're like looking at her, yeah.
But it was just so funny. And he was like texting me and calling me today. And I'm like, look, I'm a man. And he's like, there's no way. He's like, I don't believe you. You're lying. I was like, aw. I was like, that's so cute.
He didn't get mad after you told him?
No, he just was he just let it go. Like, I don't know. I got lucky, I guess. Maybe he thinks I'm lying. I'm not telling the truth.
You're lucky to say, well, meet me again, and then like beat you up or something.
Well, I know. Well, that's why I told him. I was like, I'm not gonna do that to you because I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a liar. But it was hot. It was fun, and it was kind of his fault because he kissed me. Like he started it, and I just didn't.
But he gave you a number to even text. So
yeah, he did. He was interested.
But after you told him that he wasn't.
Well, I don't know. We'll see how the night goes because he wanted to hang out tonight, but I was like, no, I can't. So
why?
Well, I have a date after this. One with a gay boy who knows I'm a drag queen. Yeah, well, I'm only in town for a week, so I'm like a hot commodity. I'm a limited time only right now. So everybody's like, oh my God, can we go out? Can we whatever? But he was really sweet. His name is Wes. He asked me out. Huh?
What?
Starting to sound like mahogany.
Oh. That bitch is crazy. I love her.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, her show's tomorrow. Have you ever seen her show?
No, I have. Actually, it's a lie. I've seen snippets of it, and I've seen things like her. She did an apology for sleeping with everyone's boyfriend.
Yeah, that was a clip I posted. Oh, did you see the latest clip I posted for her called, what's it called again? It goes, times is hard. I think times is tough or something. Times is hard or something like that. That's another clip. But yeah, I know what clip you're talking about.
Yeah, but I died. I thought it was
her
hilarious.
show's like that all the way through. I'm telling you.
I know already.
Mark my words about this, okay? Mahogany is going to be a star, and then the shows that she's
What is
doing...
that? Mountain House?
Hey,
What is it? Is that jerky?
cat litter.
No, wait.
Is that cat litter?
No, it's the free-sized food. I bought a big bucket of it.
Doesn't look like cat litter. You know how it comes in a can.
No, it looks like I thought it was
It's
jerky.
called like Mountain Fresh or something.
Is that jerky or is it chew?
No, it's
The
food.
hell is that?
Chicken teriyaki with rice?
Chicken teriyaki with rice. Oh.
The MTRs?
Are
It's a
they?
free-sized food I bought.
Yeah, weren't you in the
Bye.
army or something?
Oh, wait, what?
Weren't you in the army or something?
Who, me? Ha! Never. My bitch ass? No. I'm a
Oh,
punk.
anyways, what I was saying about Mahogany is one day she's going to be a star, right?
She is.
And the shows that she's doing now are going to be like classic gold shows that'll be hard to get and stuff. So appreciate them now, because they'll be like...
She is a gem.
Yeah, I'm serious. Something will happen, because you guys know me the way I'm growing and stuff. And all it takes is the right person to see her, or just, you know, I don't know, just the right things have to be in place, but they're falling in place for her show. And her show is so funny.
Well, she's fucking hilarious in nature, so I can only imagine.
Like, you have to watch it a few times, actually, to get all the jokes, like, or to appreciate all the jokes, but I'm a big fan.
She's a good time. I love hanging out with her at the bar, especially.
And I've never had anybody see her show and say they didn't like it, or become a fan. That's how good it is. All you have to do is watch one. It's like crack.
I'm sure she would enjoy that, being compared to crack. Yeah, definitely.
So anyways, what we do on the show is obviously we talk dirty. Anything goes, pretty much. I don't even know what doesn't go. And then we have the gentlemen there. They are required to be topless. Kind of
Alright.
topless. And look, and they show his breasts like a big old bottom.
Nips.
Shake him around, honey. Shake him around.
Oh, look at this one. He's flexing. That was
Actually,
good.
they're both tops. Well, he's a top right there. We call him Daddy.
Oh, Daddy?
Yeah, he's my first husband. And then, well, he was. He never took really tight years in your shoes.
And then who's the other one?
And the other one was my second husband. Like, this is my ex-husband.
I'm the husband. He's the concubine.
Yeah, he's called Big Dick
Oh.
Brandon.
Big Dick Brandon
So he has
and
to be
Daddy.
topless, too.
I'm the marrying type. He's the one
If-
he cheats on with.
If we weren't slightly censored.
Everybody
we're never
cheats
to
on
really
everyone
show
else.
that.
I did happen to catch Brandon walk across the room in his underwear and kind of do like a little jiggle dance in front of the camera. So I'll be honest, I was peeping. I was checking you out.
He's wearing
So-
sweatpants.
Isn't that funny? He does a show in his underwear.
Everybody
We
does.
should talk about stuff that'll get
We all wear sweatpants.
I love getting that hard. Look at Brandon. Brandon cute.
Yeah,
No,
he's
it's like
adorable.
tits.
Oh my god.
He is. Everybody likes him.
Look at he
We got-
keeps flexing.
Okay,
I
he
love
always
that.
does Like
Yeah.
he's stretching.
It's so cute. Oh
I'm
my
just stretching, that's all.
It's high. He's high. He knows it. It's all
No,
good.
he does. He has some big old arms.
No.
Anyways, there are, in addition to him being topless, you have to bring a topic to the show.
Okay.
You gotta make them do our work.
Okay.
Yeah,
And,
but here-
and we do too. I usually bring a topic too. And the co-host just does what you do best.
I mean,
Usually take over the first half of the
say
show.
like pretty
Pretty
and
eye
talk.
candy.
Oh well, I'll definitely talk dirty though.
Well,
I got
all the co-hosts are usually eye candy people.
I got a mouth that'll put a French whore to shame. So we're
Yeah,
good.
you can just say whatever you want. We usually do.
Awesome.
Okay, so let's get right to your topic.
Start with Brandon this time. You
Right,
always start
okay.
with me.
All right.
Brandon's up
Daddy's
first?
Sorry.
Are you
I
sure?
was wrong. Let's go with
Well, the Halloween
first.
topics tonight.
Okay, Brandon, what do you have today?
I have two paraphilias.
What's that? Sounds like you're saying pedophilias, but like a female version. Or, well, I guess any version is pedophilia.
Shit, what's on your mind?
Candy, little boy.
Oh,
Free hugs.
yeah,
It's only if you're pickpocketing.
not today. Anyway, so since it's October, it's the month of Halloween, I did dig up necrophilia.
Necrophilia.
Right.
Okay.
That's
Necrophilia. Ooh.
Right.
Yeah.
Little
Hey,
blurb.
I think so.
great.
Necrophilia.
I have a question for if you're a necrophiliac, please call the number at 412-567-0381. Hey, I don't
Right?
give a shit what you do. I just have a question about it.
They're mostly undertakers.
Well,
I was
here's
about
my
to say-
question. When do they do it? Do they do it right after the person died? Do they heat
No,
it
like-
up? Do they,
Okay, so the
do
article
they
that I
do it cold?
dug up.
Well-
Listen, I definitely am not into that. But I'm
Dahmer
just curious,
was
at
one.
what point do they do it?
I don't know how the vagina works, but I know that the
It was-
males, like when you die, your penis gets hard. Like it.
Right,
heals,
well, that's
so-
just through rigor mortis.
Well, yeah,
Like,
but
I want a full something.
Blood goes all the way to
Okay,
the
but
brain.
I've never really heard of females being necrophiliacs, or I've never heard of it.
I always thought that they were the
Oh
ones
no,
getting
both
done
exist. Both do exist.
Played a
Okay.
movie.
But
However,
it's
it's-
So let us know,
how
Brandon.
does that
It's
go?
more common with grave diggers and mortuary
I
workers
just
who
couldn't even.
they say that they choose that profession because of that. However, it's also common amongst seamen, soldiers,
Oh, really?
you know, whose comrades die at sea are often accused of it while they're shipping the bodies home. So
Oh shit.
yeah, so that's a thing.
Like the guys are doing it with the dead.
Yeah,
other
the
guys?
soldiers are doing it with
Yes,
the other dead
there's-
soldiers.
Sounds
Now,
like a
there's-
gay thing too.
There's people that will like do it right off the bat after they're dead, and then there's apparently a class of them that like to mummify body parts of their dead lover or their victim or whatever, and
You make a dojo out of it.
are known to keep it for some time until they figure out, oh yeah, the person's actually dead, and they have to come to it up here before they actually separate from the corpse.
Oh, that's creeps.
I know, right?
It is. I'll be honest, sorry.
They're ugly if they're dead.
I mean, not,
They're
I
ugly
can
when
get
they're
the whole thing.
alive. What does it
Like
matter?
I envision some little 16-year-old girl writing some 80-year-old man and him dying from the happiness and her not knowing and just keep going until she gets off. So like that's how I kind of think of it. Like initially.
Well, that's like
Oh.
different.
That's very Anna
Sounds
Nicole.
like that one scene from Clerks.
That's not.
Well, I mean, it technically falls into the category of
The
like the
first
fresh
category.
ones, you know. So I can imagine somebody just being like, "Well, I mean, I was already doing it, and I'm already done."
Well,
like
there's got to be a category before that, which would be
First
accidental.
quiz.
Hey, at least they died happy.
accidental necrophiliac.
AN. They call that AN. Accidental necrophiliac. I once was an AN.
So the other one that I
He had to
found,
be
and I want to
counseled
know if
for
any of
AN.
you are guilty of this in this room, is something called somnophilia.
Somnophilia. Oh, you have to.
That's probably doing it with somebody that can't wake up, or it has to be with sleep. 'cause
What is
Yeah, it's somebody who's asleep, someone who likes to do things with someone who's not conscious yet.
That had done to me.
That's although I've seen movies about that. That's kind of hot though in a way. Like, it
I say it's-
depends
Looks are all fake.
That's
Like,
that's
as long as you're not like raped.
well, no, because like I mean, well, technically, okay, so I don't know exactly what that classifies me as
I've
because.
had people like send requests to do that.
Well, I mean, like, I love morning sex, and I love waking my partner up, or someone I'm with, or someone I'm, with
You're
the
a
morning blowjob.
insomnia.
I love it. I think it's so awesome,
With
like
some Philly.
that morning wood or whatever. Like, and I like when
Morning
people do
wood.
it for me too. But I couldn't do it like at night, like somebody get drunk and like pass out, and then just try to wake them
Oh,
up. Like I do it in the
yeah.
morning.
I
Like, so
couldn't.
I don't know. Does that make me one? I don't know. You have to
Yeah.
Hey, as long as you don't
Technically-
know-
No, you're the
Yeah.
first kind.
the first
Technically,
kind.
the most of the people that do this,
I accidentally thought it was good morning. I didn't know.
most of the people that are actually doing this, like full-on intercourse while somebody's asleep, usually happens to strangers, and 3/4 of the time it happens on a subway network.
Well, they do
So-
that at like the bathhouses. You see that going on all the time?
And
Well,
I just
I mean,
just sleep in, and then someone just sticks one in. Like that's a little
No,
rare.
but
I'm
you
like.
get like so the bathhouses have these like things that aren't rooms. So then some of the people just
Sorry,
kind of like
flipped
pass
in
out
there.
on the
But
like.
this is more about like sleeping though, like the like
Yeah,
Now,
but while they
also-
pass out and they're asleep, and they'll be asleep like on a slab
or the sling.
of you know how like they'll be sleeping in a sling, a sleepy sling. So
now it's also
this wasn't a
classified
microphone, it's
as
just
a
my other case
fetish
here.
too. So a lot of
okay, so then you'll see like sometimes like some big old I don't know. I was in there last time and there's this young guy he was sleeping near the sling. There's like this slab
Ugh.
that you can like lay on. and he was like laying there sleeping, and this big giant guy that was like, dude, you need to think about that weight problem or whatever the problem you have. You got something going on. This man was this big. He was wider than he was tall.
Oh wow.
Right? So he's like, well, maybe he's giving this guy a head. And you could tell that, and this guy was totally like passed out.
Aww.
Yeah, I know.
Was it bigger than the
Well, passed out and sleeping are two different things.
Yeah, he looked like that.
Yeah.
Well, so I didn't say anything, but when I looked upon it, I thought that it was like that should not be happening necessarily.
Right.
You know, I can understand like if somebody wants you to do that for role play, or if it's like I don't know, it just don't seem right that way.
I guess as long as the person does the
If
person
you're a
wake
hot guy,
up.
it's okay. If you're a big old fat
Brandon?
waddling guy,
If the person wakes up, then of course the whole fantasy's lost, and it's
Sorry.
yeah.
that's
Oh my God. I have a friend that prefers to pretend like he's sleeping the whole time. So yes, I can honestly say that I know someone. He likes to pretend like he's sleeping, but he'll like nudge the person and be like, come on, like do it. And like if they start doing it, he'll totally get into it, but he'll never actually like wake up. Like he's not like, he won't ever like be into it. Like he just likes to lay there and pretend like he's sleeping.
Yeah, but the whole thing too is we're tops. So how the hell are we gonna let somebody do something to us?
So that's a fetish. It's called what do you say?
Oh.
Somnophiliac?
yes, somnophilia is what it's called.
Somnophiliac.
Yeah. So there's that. Those are my topics.
Those are good ones. Necrophilia and stuff. That's a new one. I'm going to ask people that. That's going to be a question I'm going to run around all week asking. Do you like to have sex when one of your partners is asleep? Like you stay asleep and I just go to town, or vice versa? Like,
They'd be like, what are you asking me? I got one.
I would say mostly if it's a blowjob, it'd be fine.
I would think it'd be kind of hard to stay asleep when you have a cock up your ass.
Yeah. Especially if you haven't had
But
one.
if you're passed out, if you're
Just
a
saying.
goddamn person passed out
I would think that it's
in
like
other
a-
words, if you
Fine,
should
I'm
be
not there.
passing out at a bathhouse.
I think it's a bottom major thing. It's got to be a bottom thing. Like you got to be a bottom to be the somnophiliac, because that person just has to want it. Like,
Oh, I don't know. I assume probably both tops and bottom.
I don't know, if my dick got sucked in that easily, I'd be afraid of the rest of me going along with it. Just saying.
So I don't know. I guess I don't know if there's a right and wrong time to do it. It just doesn't seem. I think like
So if your dick goes
Well,
in that,
if it's gonna be like I don't know, try to not put yourself in that situation unless you want
he's
to.
at a
Be.
fist.
Like that person who passed out. Maybe he wanted to pass out and have some big giant.
I don't know. That's.
Dumb bum.
I wouldn't even know where to begin with that one. Like, how do I talk to somebody about that? Like,
Everybody
See
has
if they
something
carry a
they
bottle of
can't have.
NyQuil around with them.
or just crush
You
the
get laid.
sleeping pills.
I definitely wouldn't want to pretend to be asleep either, because I'm loud. I like to be noisy, so I don't want to. I don't want
When
to
you're
pretend.
sleeping.
No, when I'm
Right.
having sex. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
fart.
Screamer.
No, I want to yell and moan, say somebody's name. I don't want to be dreaming about it. Like,
Make any noises when I have sex.
there's no
You
noise.
didn't make any noise. That's
None
fine.
whatsoever?
I kind of like no noisemakers.
I don't even moan when I come.
Oh,
Yeah, that's hard.
Oh, you're a silent
Well, I
cover.
kinda
Hey,
like
there's
when
a
they
topic
moan a
all
little
by
bit.
itself.
no, yeah. I mean, I've always, I'm
Just a little
young,
bit.
so
But I
there's always
like-
situations I have to be quiet or be made to be quiet, and that's fun when I'm
I
forcing
honestly
myself to be
hate to-
quiet, but not
Scream.
Oh, you're
necessarily like,
forcing yourself.
yeah,
cannot
like
stand screamers.
trying to hold it in.
Well, I'm more like what Daddy is. No, I like when if you're not real loud about it. I don't need your big old like porn movie going on.
Right.
I like a porn. It's like harder to me if you're
Ooh,
like
baby.
more, like if you're not all loud about it. It's like you're being more
Yeah.
sexual about it for me.
Well, I don't know. I just like hearing the person, like the moaning is an agreement that it's good.
Well, moaning. I don't like talking.
No, I'm not talking about, I don't want to hear we don't need to have a conversation. You don't need to tell me what you're doing. I'm pretty sure I'm feeling
Yeah,
it.
I know.
So-
like, quit describing. Duh. I want to suck your cock. Really?
You're so fabulous.
I don't know. I don't like a lot of chatty and unnecessary noise, but because if there is a reaction out of them, I want it to be genuine, not like
But I hate when they say
Ooh,
things like
this
suck my
feels so
cock.
good.
It seems so
Yeah.
scripted.
Yeah.
It
Do it,
does.
hey,
I think
baby.
porn killed that for us. I know. I mean, I love the position change call. Like, you know, turn over, give me your leg.
Yeah,
like,
position change.
like,
Like, that's good.
you know,
That's
like,
good talk.
Wishbone.
Yeah.
or I'm good for like
Let's see your ass.
if someone's doing something good or well and I don't want them to stop, I'm gonna tell you. I'm not gonna let you switch. I'm like, no, just leave it right there. Just keep going a little bit longer. Just give it to me right there. Like, I'm very directorial, I guess. I like that. Like,
But not like, I'm gonna fuck your ass. You know,
yeah.
I know you're gonna fuck my ass.
Sorry, in the
Just saying,
sling.
turn
When I get doing
Yeah, I
that.
like that. That's
What?
what?
I said, you're going to be in the sling. I'm going to give you what I want to do. And when I'm done, go.
Ooh, he's a blow and go, pump and down.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think of pumps and down? I feel weird asking a young lady these questions.
Pump and dump. Come and goes.
Oh my goodness. Wait, so
what do you think of a pump and down?
I personally don't enjoy when somebody just comes and leaves and I'm just left hanging. I always feel like
You're
it's
like a
different.
pump and play.
It's different if I was going to prove a point. I'm going to do something like going and giving somebody a good blowjob and being like leaving my mark, like, hey, call me later, like whatever. But if I'm like having sex, I definitely don't want the other person to get off and just leave me alone. Like, that's kind of fucked up. So I usually will try to come first to save myself the drama.
Oh.
You know, threesomes can eliminate that.
So then you're for
Right.
bongos, not pump and downs.
Or orgy.
It's not an orgy
You're like
unless
speechless.
it's your boy.
I don't know. Like,
Because
I
a
think
blow and go is just blowing somebody and leaving.
blow and goes are fun. I think I don't know. Like,
And then pump and dump is, well, pump and dump could be a party where somebody that's just getting like,
just dumped. Yeah.
That's
I've seen those on in
big
pornos
line.
before. They look like fun.
yeah,
I
they're,
couldn't be that
pump
person,
and dumps
but
aren't anything like that. Well, no, I went to a bareback party and I just explained it to everybody what it was like. It was great.
good reviews.
No, it was like the worst party I've ever been to. And I've been to a few sex parties in my life, and this one was not a fun one at all.
Like, I don't know.
I
Like,
can recap if you want.
I've had some good sexual encounters where like
I didn't do it.
Okay, does she know what a bukkake is?
Like, yeah. But the reason why I didn't do it, because I walked first. Okay, you want to know how it went down? Okay, so
it's kind of like what Splash is like every year. So it's
So I go
whatever.
into this party, or I just want to see what it was like. I don't know. I'm thinking it looks like. I think it's going to be like what it looks like in the movies. Hot.
Oh, there it is.
I was thinking, well, it's probably not going to be super good-looking men, but kind of got to be one or two, right?
Right. Somebody's got to be.
Right, and I think it's gonna be a nice, sexy atmosphere. Some pornos playing on, some like the hot smell of men, dark. You know what I mean? Saying right? You know what you got in your
The
mind.
vision,
right?
yeah,
Right.
the vision.
No. I walk in
It's
and
not
it's
like
like
the movies,
I'm
dear.
all in, right?
Happening.
And they're just like people just talking, like blah, 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 like just talking about like stuff they did last summer and stuff like that. I'm serious, completely naked. One guy's fucking and like talking while he's fucking. Yeah, I was down there last spring. Oh, I couldn't believe it. Yeah, I went to that store. She's such a nice lady.
I'm gonna need some music playing in the background, something
And then-
else. I
And then
can't.
like he pulled out whatever, and then like some other guy was running. And then he comes over and talks to me, and then he has the hardest dick I've ever seen in my life. Like this thing is, and he's just sitting there talking to me, but casually. And I'm like looking at this torpedo thing that had this. It was like shiny. It was grossing me out because it was so hard. It was shiny. You know how like
Oh yeah, like
okay.
well, he was just in
And
somebody's
this
cell.
old man, hard, shiny dick. Like, it was just not doing a thing for me. So then he went over, and then he got fooled too, because he went over, and then he starts going to the guy, and then he like gets off, and then while he's fucking me, or no, he wasn't fucking me. I swear to God. I swear to God. That always sound like a Freudian slip. I swear to God, it was not. But he looked
Sure.
at me, is what I meant to say. While he's fucking this guy, he looks at me and says, I like to be the first one to come in an ass. Right? And then after he comes, the guy goes to him, number 13.
Oh my
Right?
goodness.
So then he's like, whatever.
The
So
worst
then,
pickup line I ever got I was at Christopher Street Paris, the old before they turned it into a park. And this guy comes up to me and says, I want to come before I leave. And I'm like, fuck off.
oh, that must not be cute. If he's cute, I'm like, okay. So, anyway, so
I'm sitting there like, And then it just said, fuck you.
Yeah.
So wasn't he cute?
No.
No, see. If he was cute, you would have been like, how do we do this, right? So anyway, so I sat on the bed for a while and then I go, I was there for 33 minutes. How long does it take? I don't know, some people just stay there. Maybe I wasn't even there. I left at 11:33. I don't think I was even there at 33 minutes. Because I just sat there and I was like, this just isn't for me. You know, it's like I tried crack one time, believe it or not. And after I did, I was like, this just isn't for me. I don't see how crack. Like, it made me feel really bad for 3 days, but after I was like, I've never done crack again. This is like 100 years ago or so. So it was like that for the bareback party. It was like, it's just not for me.
I don't think I could go to a party that was just all bareback or just like that. Like, I mean, I've been at parties where everybody ends up having sex,
but it's just not for me. If it's for me, because I'm that type of man. I'm like a hard man or whatever. I don't give a shit.
Well, it's not a party until the sex starts.
And I'm just not that type of guy. Just so happens to be. So,
oh my goodness.
Yeah. Imagine you're a camp.
well, I've done things at camps before. Never really major stuff. I mean, I never really could, because everywhere I ever go, I'm always either the entertainment or a celebrity. So, like, I can never just go somewhere and be not me, to be honest.
The entertainment.
Like, every time I've been to a gay campground, I've been the naked DJ, because I'll DJ it, I'll do it nude, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's the only time I've really ever been to a gay campground. I've had to work there. So, you know, and every time I go to a bar, I'm always, like, covering something, or else, well, here I can't go to a bar at all, because everybody knows me, you know. I can't go to the bathroom.
Another feeling.
And
then everybody's like,
the
oh my
sleeping
God.
boy on the slab. I wasn't there. No, like, you know, I can't do any of that stuff. And I want to, but I can't.
Okay, wait. Okay, so since we're here, I mean, technically I wasn't supposed to bring a topic, but I have one. How does everyone feel about, call me typical at this moment, but about men dating or like fucking having sex? Fuck the dating part. Just let's talk about sex. Like dating or having sex with a drag queen or somebody who's in that position. Do you judge them based on what they look like as a drag queen or what they look like as a boy?
It depends on, well...
Not trannies, no, just men who dress as women for entertainment purposes.
Oh, well, I don't
Like,
know.
how do you mean?
I want to say it's wrong to
would you
judge
fuck
someone
them?
looks at all.
Huh?
Oh.
I would say what they spend... First I want to say it's wrong to judge someone on looks. But everybody judges everybody on looks. Okay, so then that's just going to happen. So I would say what they are the most.
What they are the most.
Right.
So, okay, so that brings me to the next question about this whole masculinity and femininity thing. Like, what the fuck is masculine? Because I look good as a woman. Bitch, no. I look good as a woman, like, yeah, but when I dress as a boy, I'm not flamboyantly, you know, I'm not running around in Daisy Dukes. I don't do that. But I'm also not, you know.
Well, I've seen you as a boy, and I could tell you're gay.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm out and I'm proud. I'm just not saying it loud.
Because I look like
Right.
the way gay guy dresses.
It depends on the person. A lot of times.
But I think you're like
a lot
a
of
free
shit
boy.
depends on the person.
Thanks.
Well, I mean, you know, so I don't know if that's what you want, but...
No, that is definitely. You're barking up the right
Like,
tree. You're good.
are you wondering if you look better as a female or male? Like, for the attraction of a mate? A mate?
Angela gets hit on all the time. Like,
Because I think you're cute as a guy, too. So
I prefer being a guy. I do, honestly. It's much easier when you don't have to put your penis towards your asshole, but
like you're asking for somebody else, like... I would say stay in drag.
Well, I mean, like, it's whatever. I mean, I've done both.
It depends on what you look like.
I've had sex in drag before, and it's fun.
You know, don't deny yourself. If you look in the mirror and be like, I look ugly, well, you probably do look like a
Well, you know what? If we
So,
have
like,
any callers,
if
if
you-
anybody's interested, holler. I'll show you pictures of me as a boy or girl. You can tell me what you think. I don't mind.
I mean, but if you look in the mirror, you know, people will tell you. Like, if you get more, if you're a drag queen, if you get more attention when you're in drag, you know, if people tell you that you look real, well, you probably do. You look real. Some look real and some don't look real. I would recommend, you know, I don't know what it's like to be a drag queen, so I don't know. Every drag queen I've ever met has always had a
I just want about I like sexuality. Like, okay, like we're drunk at a bar right now. You're looking at me. You know I'm a man.
Most drag queens I'm not attracted to. Like any, although if I didn't know you were a drag queen, I would think that you're a female. I still would be attracted to you as your female.
The biggest problem I have lately is the drag kings.
Oh.
No, drag kings, like that's hey, if I was something to make my dick go down, that's what they go.
I have to look
A
at
drag
the neck.
king can make my dick go down so fast.
You have to have the Adam's apple. You're saying?
Mhm.
Just not.
It's the only way I know the difference.
I shouldn't say that. I should not say that.
No, I can't.
You know who's
There's-
a good-looking fucking drag king? He works for me. I have the best-looking one
Wait, I'm
I've
talking
ever
about
seen in
drag
my
king.
life.
Who?
Lane Reppick.
Oh,
Women who dress
yes.
like men.
Lane Reppick is fucking beautiful, man.
I have-
I get nervous around him, like.
His name was
If
Xander.
any of the Pittsburgh drag kings are watching at all, they'll
He
know.
was Mr. Drag King too.
I look
I
at
have
them
had
and I'm like,
a
the
lot of
most
them.
fucking and the transsexual men are like the fucking gorgeous men you've ever seen in your life, and you're like,
Well, not around here. Yes.
and
Well,
then
no,
you
we do. We have.
that
We
there's
do. We have a
something
few.
missing downstairs.
Who?
The one that he was here, it was Chance Thomas, was amazing. He was body
Okay,
built.
but if we look at
He
the
was
ones
fantastic.
that do stuff, the big ones.
You know
so
who I
Marshall
find
Mello.
interesting is Buck Angel.
Oh, he is
Marshmallow
gorgeous,
is-
but
she's a
I
different
just
breed.
can't get past.
That's a drag queen, but I mean, as far as drag kings go, drag kings, we have a couple
Chance
who are
Thomas,
fooling.
yeah, actually, I think
They're
Chance-
so
Yeah,
I.
Chance is still here. Chance has a little bit.
They
other
fooled
than
the
that-
shit out of me sometimes. I'll do shows with them, or they'll come and they'll hit on me at the bar, and I'll be like, oh my god, like whatever, and then it'll hit me. I'll be like, oh my
I've
god,
met a few there.
you're a man. You're not a man. You're a woman. I mean, it's
Well, if you want to
It's
see a very
mind-blowing.
attractive one, watch Truth Talks. Lane has it down like, I mean, he has
Oh
it
yeah,
so
he is
down.
gorgeous.
And isn't he good looking and everything?
Oh yeah.
But he has it down so much that like he gives me the gay guy nervousness.
Oh.
If you're
I
a
thought
gay
he was
guy
a man.
and you're around another guy you're attracted to, well, you
I
know,
thought he
it's
was a
like,
real
Well, yeah.
and
man.
you get good nervous around. Like
Yeah.
he gives me that.
makes you sweat and shit.
Yes, Lane.
Sure.
I hope Lane never sees that, but like, yeah, Lane makes me feel that way. It's crazy.
Very good. Very good.
I don't know. I'm not attracted to femininity of any sort, really.
Right.
But
Half
that's
the time I just want to smack him.
well. It's not that I'm offended by them. It's just I'm not attracted by it. That's all.
Yeah, like that's not what you like are sexually attracted to.
No, I
You're never
need a
sexually attracted
scruffy
to
hot
femininity,
man with a
which you're probably
beard
not either, right?
and
For
a
me-
huge dick.
Yeah, you're
and-
probably not sexually attracted to it.
I don't know. I have a penis that gets attention for the littlest things in the world. Like my penis just likes attention in
But
general.
a female.
Like I can't lie. I've been
Right.
with different people, and when I'm drunk, I'm pretty much like a
You
hoe.
know,
Like,
if I'm drunk, I turn gayer. Like you can't even get me.
I'm
Like,
a
I get far,
gay-
a straight person has a better chance with me when I'm completely sober than I
like
do.
I make out with women when I'm drunk or like whatever, but I haven't gone home and slept with any. Like I don't do that. Like I'm not looking
I'd have
for
to
it.
meet a somnophile, whatever her name is, to have sex with a woman. She would have to be in. I'd have to be.
The last one
Class
I
of
made out
John
was
Class
when I
out.
was 16.
What?
The last woman I made out was when I was 16.
Daddy's done it to some girls. What was that like?
I had sex with him too.
Did you go all the way?
Well, my friends found out I was
Yeah.
gay, so
Full P?
uh,
Full pen?
I did a couple.
Yeah.
13 when I was
Did you have
starting
beer?
to had sex with two guys.
Oh my goodness. I haven't had sex with two men in a long time.
No, these were at different times.
Oh, whoops.
I was asking for me.
Emperor.
It's
These
fun.
guys. My parents found out about one, and all hell broke
No,
loose.
I was DP'd once. So
Really?
I've had sex with two men. Maybe. I got really a
I
lot.
did-
Maybe one time. I don't know. That's about one time I can remember. Yeah, they tried DPing me.
How did that work?
Well, it didn't
And it
work
worked.
because
Oh.
it was like doing gymnastics. Because you're like in all these weird positions trying to get it to work, and it's like more fun in practice theory and all that stuff. But if you're like laying in bed and you got these two guys that are trying to DP you, and you're
Just insane.
you can't put two dicks up your ass.
It's doable. It's just not easy to do.
Yeah, it's
Nobody
doable.
goes
It's not easy to do. It's not fun trying. No, it's more comedic. than
You know,
anything.
okay, I'll tell a story. I had a situation where I was dating this guy in high school, and he and I were together, and he had knew one of the other jocks that was technically straight. He knew him, and he knew I liked him. He brought him over one night, and we had a good time together, me and my boyfriend, and he walked in on us, and we invited him in, and he came into the situation, and I found that it works if one person is tall and one person is short, and one person has a long dick and one person has a thick dick.
Yeah,
It works.
that's
It's
a lot
just,
better.
it worked. It just worked. And it was a fantasy. It was like a birthday present. It was amazing. I'm not ashamed of it. It was wonderful. So,
Yeah, you put the longer one in first, and then they put the shorter one in second.
well, the longer one does all the work. The short one just sits there. The long one does all the work.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so
No, I mean, you can't do this with a chode. It just doesn't work. But it has to be
can't do it with what?
a chode, like a little short fat dick. Like,
Brendan,
you
you want to do it today?
Yeah.
Cho.
You can't do it with a little one. They have to have some girth, some length.
Well, considering your dick's about the size of my
I'm
fist.
gonna take a notes. Okay.
What if you're a bull?
Looking for a long, medium, tall. I'll remember that when I. Somebody did.
This is about the size of Brendan's dick.
It's about.
That looks like beer.
It is beer.
And didn't he say he wasn't drinking when I said he was the drunkest here?
Hey, I'm an
I know,
alcoholic.
that's right.
I make my
That's
That
own.
right.
I am alcohol.
As always.
What are you drinking, Brandon? I see the glass.
Just a little bit of iced tea with some tequila.
Oh, okay, good times.
Tequila.
I have vodka water courtesy of Davio, so that's been awesome.
Okay, now my topic is apps.
Oh, God.
Oh Lord!
Abs.
Okay, apps.
Oh,
Doing
apps.
apps.
Instant
Apps.
pestering.
My topic is apps and big giant. So, apps.
Okay.
Are you on apps?
I am.
My gay apps.
Okay, apps. What apps are you on? What gay apps?
I am a repeat offender of Grindr. I used to like Jack, but I am 100% all over Scruff now. I like Scruff a lot. It's much more fun, much more interactive, and I get a little bit more attention. So
Do you? Do you see me on there?
I'm pretty sure I did. I may have woofed at you. It's possible.
Really?
Yeah, I might have.
How about this one person, like, I answered an ad of them, they're probably watching now, and they basically told me to go, stop answering my ads. Like, when they like do that, like I was answering their ad or something like that. They go, stop answering my ads. They go, I know who you are and I think you're mean.
Aww.
Right? And,
You're a bitch. Leave me alone.
yeah. And they just went on and on. But here I think they were
Fucking
attracted
twat.
to me. I think what happened is, I don't know.
I get all the twinks.
Well, I really don't know what happened. So then they just kind of like, they're like, well, no, I really do like you, but I just find that, you know, you're mean and stuff like that. And then I said, well, you must understand that sometimes, since I'm a leader, the decisions that I make sometimes do not always agree with people. And that's kind of a consequence of being a leader. And I said, that's why, because they were talking about my business, stuff like that.
I would have told the bitch, fuck you.
Well, I mean, that's the truth.
That's what the block button is for. I would have said, sorry you feel that way and blocked, but whatever.
Well, you know, so then he like was nicer to me about it. And then I go, but you must understand, I give thousands of dollars a month just so gay people have a better life. I give money to animals. I'm actually just a nice teddy bear inside. I go, but I never like to show weakness, so that's why I'm not super nice. But I'm nice. Have I ever been to you?
I've never seen you be mean before ever. Like, ever.
You haven't got
Some
fired
people tell me
yet.
like I'm way too nice. You know, but I think it's because I'm blunt. Like I ain't got time. Like the doctor thing, I'll just be like, okay.
That was funny. That's a good
And
time.
I think that's so people take that as being mean, and I take it as being a time saver. Okay, because I'm every single minute of my life is like taken, so I'd rather not waste time on you.
Fair enough.
Yeah, or
Makes
on
sense.
anything. So that, or even like explaining stuff to people or being nice. Blah, blah, blah.
I don't like when people
All right,
beat around the bush either. Just tell me what you want. Like,
Right.
I'd rather you tell me, hey, I want to bang you, rather than make
It's
me go out
something
on a
that
date
they
with
take
you
a
and
week
like,
to tell me.
right, just be honest. Or be like, hey, I'm attracted to you. Like, whatever. Like, just
Yeah.
tell me.
You know.
Well, that's the thing about the apps is, so you're on. So right now you're on those. Okay, now I'm on Grindr. I'm on Scruff. I'm on Growler.
Oh, I've
And
never
I
been on
think
that
Adam
one.
Pratt. And but you know, I get a tremendous amount of dates. So that's why I'm not letting my boyfriends watch these shows anymore, because they find out all the dates I go on.
Oh.
But I really do.
Bad.
And it's not just through the apps though too. Like I have people off the street like come and ask, I'm gonna date this motherfucker. You would be like, really? How do you have time? I don't even know how I have time. I just take like an hour or two of my day and go on a date.
Oh my goodness.
It's
Well, I'm not having sex with all
too.
those dates. I'm just dating around, like not just,
Dates are fun. I mean, I like going on
like
dates
I'll have
too.
lunch or coffee or dinner or
I
something
don't
like
fucking
Yeah.
and just talk whatever. And sometimes I'll make out, but we rarely.
Oh, you
like,
work
mess
12
around.
jobs. What do you expect?
What?
I only have one job now, but I still don't fucking have time for anyone.
All right.
Well, neither do I. But I
That's the
seriously
same
set
as
aside
you.
1 or 2 hours to be that way. 'Cause
I don't
also
even
I'm
bother
crazy.
because I'm picking
I
at
mean,
the shallow end of the
And I
G.
love men, and I'll get the most beautiful men
Right,
that
you
you'll
live in
ever see.
Texas. What do you
I'll go on the
expect?
apps and I'll find the cutest ones, and I'll like, or else they'll contact
Still
me
have guys here.
and just go on a date with them.
That's a good time.
And I talk to him like, listen, I'm a wolf motherfucker. I ain't got no fucking time. You want to go on a date? Let's go. If not, bye. You're wasting my time, and that seems to work. Try it. Like, be all bitchy. Here's how you. Oh, so I'm curious about like, what's the etiquette for apps? How do you think you should be on them, like when you talk to people?
Have you seen that website, Grinder Douches?
No.
Grinder Douchebags?
What is that?
It's a website dedicated to all the douchebags that they find on Grinder.
No, we're talking about what I got in my hand.
Yeah. Oh, well, we all know what that is.
I don't.
Forget more.
But you know, right away.
Yeah. I may or may not have used one or two.
Well, I mean, do you think it's appropriate just to like, if you see somebody you're attracted to, like, what do you say when you're attracted to them? Do you send them a growl, or do you say hello? Do you say what's up? Do you say let's fuck? I mean, I get all these type of.
It depends. It depends on what you're looking for. I mean, normally when I'm on there, when I'm approaching someone, I'm looking for more than a hey, let's fuck, show me your picture. So I'm talking. I want to talk first because I hate it when I was younger, I used to use Grindr, I used to use Adam for Adam or something like that, and somebody be really hot. We couldn't talk on the thing because we're like, oh, meet me here, let's go. And then the person gets there and it's kind of like crickets, and you're just like,
Like you've been stood up.
No, not stood up, but I mean, like, they get there and you guys go to, like, do stuff, and it's just, like, there's no attraction, there's nothing
not a
there.
spark, yeah.
So I like to talk to people to kind of see if I have something. Because, I mean, if you're hot and you're just going to come in and invite me, at least know how to do it. Like, it's awkward when the person gets there and they don't even know how to, like, you came over here to do something. Don't sit on the couch next to me and ask me about my life. Like,
Oh, yeah.
let's get it on. So if we get it
Yeah.
all out the way on the app, I feel like we can just get straight to business. Because I hate that awkward tension moment that develops when one person doesn't exactly know how to start.
Yeah.
So it's like always weird. And me, I'm the kind of person who, if you invite me over and that's what we talked about, as soon as the door closes, I'm on your face. Like,
Yeah.
it's going down.
Okay, that's good. That's the way it should be too.
You know, I gotta tell you, that's one handy thing a gym has been really good for. Meeting all the hot men there. I don't have to worry about a fucking app. So
Right.
it's
You
like,
actually
hey, do you
meet
like
men at
peanut
the
butter?
gym?
Me too. Let's fuck. And you just take them home.
Really?
I don't chase men. Men chase me, so rock it.
I know, right? I don't really. I make them come to me. I don't go to them.
Right.
I make them come on me too.
Well, that's a whole different story. Yeah.
Excuse me.
I know. Okay, so then if I'm on the other side, I'm the kind of person who's an approacher. What is it you want to hear when somebody approaches you on an app?
Something besides hello.
I know, right? I fucking hate it when they just say, "Hey,
Yeah.
hi, how are you?"
I love when they say let's fuck.
So, okay,
You
so
know-
if somebody approaches you and they
'Cause
say,
you know right away they like you. You ain't gotta be like this whole fucking course shit.
right,
Let's fuck. That doesn't mean that you're gonna fuck.
I'm
It's
sorry.
like, hey, how are you?
One word.
I do it. Ooh, I love let's fuck.
That's
great.
just don't do anything for me.
What?
One word messages do not do anything for me.
Right?
so what's a response you would like to hear?
Yeah.
Hi, how are you?
Like as one
we were
full.
expecting something more
Yeah.
epic, weren't we?
No, so then
Just like, hi,
Something
how
to
are
start
you?
a conversation, just besides hey. Or,
yeah, besides
I
just
see what
one
you
word. Okay.
Okay.
You know, I gotta confess, I hate meeting guys through apps. I fucking hate it.
I find it to be unsuccessful. The rate of, like, say, it depends on what you're looking for. If you're looking for sex, apps is the fucking place. I can get laid every single day from the apps.
You know what's funny though? One of my best.
I don't think the apps are
Yeah,
I don't think the apps are in.
I think there's a misconnection or disconnect as well because people are looking for one thing, and I hate that nobody's honest on them. Let's be real. You're on this app because at some point in time you want sex. I'm not thinking I'm going to find my greatest love, but I initially want like a fuck buddy. I want a consistent person I can just bang.
Right.
I don't want to bang 7 people a week. I want to bang one person 7 times a week.
Right.
Like, you know, like that's what I think about. So when I'm going through, I'm trying to find someone I can just have some kind of booty call or maybe like a friend with benefits type situation.
That's how that party was. They were all like friends. That's why they were talking.
You know what's funny though? I mean, people do meet their loves of their lives online. Like my best friend, him and his husband met on what is it, M4M?
I mean, I can see it's possible.
Hey.
If some of the men should just, I mean, I don't know. I feel like the men, I don't know. There needs to be, I don't know what the fucking answer is. See, I'm actually lost about that because I'm not really looking at those apps for a boyfriend. Maybe that's why I'm not finding one. I believe that you can't find one on there.
I mean,
because it just seems like I guess I would be the same way maybe. Like, it just seems like once they're tired of you, or else if they're having a bad day with you, they'd be apping it up.
yeah, that's kind of a thing.
And I've had people like, I mean, plus, now what's a big turn off? Like, I've had people actually meet or want to meet with me, and then me, like, not meet with them because then they would say, I'm going to arrive with a load in me.
I won't answer ads with pictures of dicks.
Or else I found somebody else. Or else can you get somebody to join us?
That's a turn off for me. If I'm looking for you,
Like, what's wrong with me?
my site doesn't say like I want threesomes. Like holler at me now. It says I want to talk to someone, just one person.
Yeah.
Keep it at one first. Let us have fun and then talk about
I hate
bringing
that,
somebody else in.
Like
if
a
they say like
Craigslist
I'm
ad.
coming there with a load in me, that means that what?
Alt.com.
Or else can you get another person?
Nurgle my ass. No.
So what do you dislike that they say again?
If it's just a one-word message.
Or if they're being douchebags, like, you know, no fatties, no feds.
I want to fuck you.
I hate when they're being mean. Like today, I was chatting
I've got a
with
couple of
today,
those. It's
and then
like,
I go to him, I go, wow, you're really like me. You seem to like people that, or you seem to have no use for useless people.
Right.
Right. And then he goes, oh, no, I have to disagree with that. And I'm like, he goes, everybody has use. And I'm like, no, everybody doesn't have use. I go, I meet people every fucking day. I'm like, there's so many people that are useless. He's like, oh, no. So like, we went on about this. I'm like, dude, I basically had to tell him, I go, you're just being bitchy. I go, I was just kind of using a conversation thing. I wasn't like saying that, you know, a person being useless means that they have absolutely no use in life. Like, I wasn't being that dramatic. I mean that they're fucking ain't got no job and they're being goddamn useless.
Right, they're not doing anything with themselves. Yeah.
Like useless like a fucking adult talks about.
I think I enjoy getting pictures of people like naked like any other person, but I do not like when somebody just sends me a picture of their privates. Now, if you've got a beautiful penis,
oh, I have no problem.
I can. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna approach it now. I'm a little biased here, I'll say that, because if someone sends me a picture of a beautiful penis, I'm like, oh my god, that's so nice. But that doesn't mean I'm gonna bang you either.
I would prefer that you do not
Story of my life.
contact me if you live more than 50 miles away. Stop being thousands of miles away from me and contact me. When I got that like I was featured on Growler, and I was like, I'm like, God, how long was it? Like 2 weeks or something? Like I was just getting
all these messages.
Oh, like from all over the world, and like these people like wanting to do everything.
See, that shit is annoying. How the fuck am I going to take a day out of or a week out of my life?
Yeah,
to
they
go
should be
broken
serious with me too.
Australia?
I'm like, what do you think I'm gonna do? Just fly up to Aruba or something? I'm telling you, the beautiful men are not in this town.
There really are.
Everybody says that Pittsburgh is the hardest place to date in. It is.
It is.
I don't know. You go to other places, like I go to New York City, and I literally have to fight men off of me. And if I go to other, and even like when I was being featured, like just men being like, oh my god. But here it's like, you know what I mean?
It is.
Like,
I lived here for 9 years and I only had 2 relationships.
Well, they have that syndrome is called the grass is greener on the other side.
Right.
Syndrome. They always think that you're not the
newbie.
doctor
When you
gets
go
away
to
with
a
it.
different newbie.
Even if you're the best looking guy in the world, they'll think that there's another world that has better looking guys on it.
I don't know.
I mean, there is no level that you can achieve. For most, I don't know why it's like that. Maybe we're like that too, because we're me.
I know. I just don't like when people send me pictures of their asshole. Like, I like asses, but I don't want a direct up close shot of somebody's like hole. It's not.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Yeah, and then I don't like it because
I like face shots. Send me. I want to know what you fucking look like.
Right, I want to see what
you
you
can
look like.
actually save your dick to later. That's fine.
I don't mind catching the
Although I
surprise.
do like to know the size.
So
of it.
direct at it.
Yeah, getting yourself prepped and ready.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't have to know I don't have to see it or see it in action.
I would like. I mean, you can send me a little picture, and I'm sure I'm gonna enjoy
I
the
want to
thing in
see
person.
face shots, different angles of you and stuff like that. So I know
Right,
what
different
you fucking
lighting.
look
Like, I'm not a fan of the torso shots because I found that some people with amazing torsos and who are like jackasses have the ugliest faces. Like,
Yeah.
I found like a lot of people do because like they talk to you and then you see their face and I'm like, damn, like I'm gonna have to put a pillow over your face to make this work. Like,
I had a
Sorry,
problem.
I just put them in the pillow and then fuck them.
And then they
When I moved to San Antonio, I found that was such a problem because I like got 2 or 3 hookups where a really hot torso, great dick, great ass, had the face of a squashed frog. Ew.
Even the way he talks.
Put a flag over his face and
He's
doing it for his
pregnant.
There
country.
ain't no amount of mud that could have covered that shit up.
oh
Okay.
my god.
We want to have sex with you, Brandon. We want you to. We're in DPU. Because I have a long one, and do you have a long one or a short?
I have a thick one too. I'm kind of like
How long is it though?
I'm like kind of average. I don't have like I'm half Hispanic, so I don't have the big dick black thing to
Okay,
the
so
knee.
I'm long and you're
Brandon.
short. You got the hole.
Yeah, I could break your jaw with my dick. Just saying.
Mine's 8 inches. I like having big. I wish I could make it bigger. I do. But I have 8 inches. Like, it's fat, it's long, it's straight, it's photographic.
Brandon's got a mean dick.
I'm serious.
My sister runs around telling everybody that I have a baby arm. I don't think it's that big though.
A baby arm.
Yeah, that's
Oh
what
my
she said.
god. That is so funny. That must mean it's fat.
It is. I have a really thick one. Like,
That is too funny. A drag queen with a fat dick.
Show me a drag queen that doesn't
You should
have.
take a picture of you like in full drag and then with like a heart on it. Stand there and post it. You'll have it in your private pics
big,
of
pretty
Grindr.
dick.
Imagine her getting a heart on white tucked.
oh, it sucks. I have to like sitting on it is even worse. I always have to like sit on my thighs and like flex them so that I'm lifted up off the seat because because I don't like sitting on it.
Yeah.
You know.
That's so funny. I bet your mom would go in my butthole. Hey, how are we doing on Justin?
248 viewers.
Oh, hello, everybody.
Hola. I was forgetting we were watching.
You're probably looking at us thinking we're getting crazy. Okay, so you think that the app things is now? Do you think that it's wrong to be on too many apps?
No, not at all.
Because somebody said to me, he sent me today, and I just saw him at that political event, and I sent him a message. Well, first of all, he sent me a message. He goes, "I see you everywhere," because he is on the same apps that I am.
Right.
And I'm sitting there
Stalker.
thinking when he wrote that, well, that means you're
on everywhere,
because
too.
you just see me on everywhere.
I think that that's the best way to get around it. Like I
Would
said,
you take that as being rude if somebody said that to you? I see you everywhere.
kind of. Yeah, I would take it as a slight snub.
So I kind of took it as like I go, well, I'm a raw type guy, and I like people or something like that.
Stalker shit.
Right. So then he goes, well, I'm just kidding, whatever. So then when I was at that political event today, I saw him, and I go, you're right, I do see you everywhere. That's what I texted him back.
I think it's awesome because I see people on certain sites that I don't see on other ones. Like some people are just very much, I just want one app. I'm going to stick to one app. And some people, like I like to branch out. I want to see who's around and not everybody's on Grindr. And people are some people are anti-Grindr. So they'll use any app but that. And some people.
You know why they're anti-Grindr? Because they met somebody on Grindr and it didn't work out.
Probably.
So they're like, oh,
That's true.
the Grindr bitter.
Friends from
My
Grindr.
legs look really weird. Why do my legs look like I have like a leg problem?
What?
Can you go back to me for a second? Yeah, it looks like I have 2 4 legs. like it's too small down there. but
Because
it's
they're
big up
skinny.
here.
They're skinny legs.
Yeah,
Or skinny jeans.
I should be doing beard. Oh, I saw this drag queen with a beard. It's the ugliest thing I've ever seen.
Yesterday
Hey,
from
don't-
Canada.
Did you know
She's
what
from
I'm talking
Canada.
about?
Yeah, I forget what her name is, but she was in the bingo. She's a bingo
That ain't
host.
pretty. It's stupid. It's ugly. It's creepy. It's like a monster.
Camp. Get used to it.
Don't do
Yeah,
that.
bearded lady. They call it skag drag.
I call it ugly.
It's like an art form. It's like a comedy.
Did you see me doing drag with this mustache?
I didn't say I love it. I'm just saying I
creepy.
support.
And then the thing is, he looks like he's probably a hot man.
Possibly.
Well,
I didn't see him
the
without.
video I saw wasn't featured.
Okay, so what do you guys think of the Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence thing? Because some of them like do that nun drag, but
Now,
some
see that? Okay, this is a problem I have with the sisters. Or do you know who that is?
Yeah, I know who that
Okay,
is.
here's the problem I have with it. So I'm going to speak what everybody else is fucking thinking, because everybody else is afraid to say it. Okay. Hey, listen, it's really nice, all that charity work that you're doing and everything like that, but you're fucking creeping me the fuck out. Are you serious with that makeup? That is the scariest, ugly shit I've ever seen. Stop dressing that way. ain't nobody should be dressing.
Take you to that nightmares with
And
the
then
rule
they're
that
trying. They got their makeup on. Whatever, they're like, are you cool?
I
You want
knew-
to
I
fucking
could-
run. And I bet you they smell like sweat and makeup and shit like that. Because they're bare men dressing up like fucking, and they talk all butch and stuff like that. Dress up like, you know. You
I've
all
seen
think
it.
that.
I know
You
that.
all think that. You cannot say you don't look at them and think it in your head. Stop dressing like that.
No, I mean, I knew a few of them when I lived in Las Vegas, and a couple of them were actually real fucking hot, and they did do a lot of good.
I don't give a shit.
As for their makeup, it was kind of a question of how to do that, but
It's like a cross between
Well,
clowns
it's more
and
like
makeup. And
clown.
the ones
It's
I've
supposed
seen
to
have
be like
not
clown
been pretty.
makeup.
I don't even get it. I don't get it at all.
It's supposed to be like clown makeup. It's a spoof off the church.
Well, then it's great. but I have to say when I'm just
It just freaks
thinking-
you out.
Yeah, I feel uncomfortable when I'm
Well,
watching
you
them,
try being raised Catholic, and
and I want to feel comfortable when I'm watching them. Don't you? I want to feel comfortable and good about them, and kind of not like when I watch them. I don't go away with knowing what charity that they're doing. I go away with thinking those are some creepy motherfuckers, right? That's what I go with way thinking. Shouldn't I be walking away thinking I just helped charity or I don't know. It just seems like I don't know. I mean, I
well,
can
you have to be
understand it's a
Catholic to
gimmick.
understand what they're doing.
What?
You have to be Catholic to understand what they're doing with it.
not really. I mean,
It's just
I
humor and
understood
Well,
religion.
yeah, dealt with enough nuns to know that
But they're achieving what they want, and that's to get attention.
True.
You know, so
Yeah,
sometimes
true.
you have to do what you have to do. Like I have this shocking dirty talk show to get attention for the station. And I have to thank you, everybody, because this is the #1 show.
Yay.
That means millions of people watch this show. And like I was telling you, people actually get frustrated if they can't watch it.
It's a good time.
Go to the website and wait for it to be on demand there, because that goes off another server that, like, other servers that you just
Yeah.
cannot bring down.
Yeah, you didn't put up VME this. You put it on
So
VME
missing
this
on
week.
Vimeo, you know, if you have a problem, if you're watching it on Vimeo and you're having a problem, then that's 100% a problem with your internet.
No,
Get off,
You didn't put
get off
the-
my tit.
show on
That's
VME
what
yet.
Muhammad would say. What?
You didn't put last week's show on VME yet.
I did?
No, you just put it on YouTube and that was it.
Oh. Well, I have to fix that. I mean, I posted my show.
After it did it, I went to look what.
Shows after
Just
shows.
waiting for it to come on VME because it's a pain in the ass to watch it on YouTube.
Why? What happens?
Just don't like it on YouTube.
Oh,
I'd
okay.
rather watch it on VME because it's in high def.
Yeah, YouTube fucks it up. But Vimeo keeps it. They actually re-encode it as well, and they like encode it for all players, like you. Okay, how are we on time?
10:10.
Okay. And what time does your bus come? Okay. So anything else that we want to talk about? Oh, so I still want to talk about this. I haven't worked out my app issue yet.
I'm gonna look
so
at my topic in.
what is? I mean,
So what is the attraction of the app? Why are we fucking on them anyways?
Because
Why
we're
are you
bored
on
of our
that,
skull.
Angela?
And we're
Can't you meet nobody at a bar?
Instant gratification.
Instant gratification.
It's simply I can talk to somebody anytime in the day, any place that I am, And if the person and I are connected enough in some way, or we like each other, hotness, whatever the fucking deal is, we can meet up and we can attempt something. What happens?
Have you done that in Florida yet?
No, I have not yet. I have not. I've been a little busy. I haven't had time, so I'm.
Because it does geolocation. That's what I like about the app. So in case anybody don't know, in case you're a younger person and thinking about what kind of apps you want to install. Well, there's these gay apps that you can meet other gay people with. You install on your phone, they're free. Get them in the App Store. Just search for gay. And the popular ones are Grindr, Scruff, Growler,
Jacked.
Jack. I was on Jack, and I didn't like Jack that much.
I like Jack because you're allowed to put your pictures up and things like that, and there's not much you have to do with a pro profile. I think that the Grindr Pro and like the Scruff Pro, like they have certain things that you can only do once you buy a membership.
Well, I've noticed now that there's like there seems to be that now it's starting to be a race division. Like at first I noticed like Growler is for scruffy guys. Like I'm a Growler type of. I would be on Growler.
It's more for bears.
Yeah,
that's the only app.
And Scruff and Growler are like similar in a way. They're for bears. Now Grindr is for younger people, and then Adam and Adam is for younger people too. But I noticed that there's more black people on Adam for Adam than Grindr.
Well, they actually have their own site for just if that's what you're interested in. If you want there is an app and a site just for if you're into black men and stuff like that. But I like my boys creamy or with a little hints of caramel, whatever. But so that's why I go to apps like Grindr and things like that, because that's where all the young or well, not even young. I don't even care about age.
I never see black people on Growler or Scruff that much.
I don't see them that much on Growler. Scruff, I've seen them. It just matters where you live. But
right.
Yeah, I was gonna say it probably just matters where you live since it's geolocation. Like it shows people around you. So like if I went to Homewood, I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't know so many black bears. Yeah,
but I mean,
true.
it's got to be a situation like that. I mean, and they have apps for specific things based on what you want. So I mean, if you think about it, Growler is for the bear lovers. There's an app for more people who like, twinks of your muscle men. There's like, I know there was like a VGL for like, very good looking is what it is. So it's like for men that are just good looking. Like, I mean, anyone can obviously get on it. But when I picked up the app, because I did this thing where I got all the apps just to see which ones were the best.
That's why I would say, what is your favorite app?
Right. Well, I don't have one just yet. I'm working on it. Grindr just changed it and made it a little bit better.
Update. Not that it was any better than the
previous, right?
It's like still sucks. Like you still like
What else do they have? Oh, Hornet.
Well, I don't know. They don't suck totally, but you crash a lot.
Yeah, like there's Hornet, there's VGL, and each one is like Hornet is very much.
See anybody on.
Hornet is more or less just for people who are looking to bang. They're not. The relationship is an option.
Nobody wanted to bang in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, but that's what the people even call it, quote unquote, like Hornet.
Right.
Because that's what it is. Yeah. And then VGL is very good looking. They actually have a thing where you have to send a picture of yourself with a thing to get rated, and they actually will rate you, and the top rated men get put up on the thing, and then to prove that you're who you really are in your picture, you have to hold the sign saying VGL, so that's how you know the person is really who they are, and the app will actually certify you. So what happens is until you do that, they don't certify you, so you don't get the little certified VGL. So it's a cute little app.
Well, they do that for Bear Underground too. You gotta hold up a sign that says Bear Underground.
Yeah, to prove that you're you. You post it with the little sign so that people can't lie.
I have that app on my phone. I haven't used it yet. Then there's okay. So my favorite one is two of them: Growler and Scruff. Not for the men necessarily, but for the ease of use.
Yeah, I found that Scruff is really
Growler never crashes at all. Growler gives you your notifications, and Scruff does too. Neither of them crash at all ever. You can send pictures. You got this big.
You can even send videos.
Yeah, and they give you enough free stuff where it's fun to use the app.
Right.
And I think to buy stuff is just to add more people that you can view. Right?
It's the pictures you view and things like that. So I mean, and if the one person does have that ability, then it shows you everything anyway.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So those are really good apps, and they don't drain your phone or nothing. But
I have to say that's one thing that pisses me off about some of those apps. They want you to pay for something that you can.
Adam for Adam, you kill my phone. I can't
Seriously.
close
Well,
Adam
it
for
depends
Adam
on which
my
one
phone.
you use.
Exit.
Do you use the radar, or do you use the app?
The radar.
I don't use any of them.
Wasn't the radar better?
Yeah, if you go type it in and use it as go to the internet on your phone and you go into Adam for Adam / radar.
Well, I
you
use
get
Adam Radar
on that one.
So I don't like that one that much, and it's too hard to like get to the messages and the message, and like it crashes all the time, and it's
Yeah,
like,
that
freezes.
I didn't like that either.
And look, is that a frozen Adam for Adam?
No.
And this is why you should advertise your app on my
Oh,
station.
Radar,
I'm
yeah.
gonna be talking about it. Millions of people gonna think of millions of people watch this. Think of how many people are gonna install the apps that we're recommending.
Right.
So what is that? Oh,
That's radar.
No, yeah, you get the X-rated pictures on this one.
Well, what's that? Well, I think they all could.
Yeah.
No, Google won't let them show naked pictures. You have to use the radar Adam for Adam to get.
Oh yeah, if you have an
Well, they all have
Android.
private pics.
No, this will show
So
you
Adam
naked
for Adam,
pictures.
you know how you could have your
Yeah,
private
show
pictures,
those.
your main
Show those.
profile.
Oh yeah.
Google won't show them
Oh,
because he has an Android phone.
I didn't know that these were searchable by Google. Like, am I searchable with Google?
No. The phone is sponsored. It's an Android phone. It's sponsored by Google, so it runs the internet on his phone. So he's saying it's not letting the pictures. It won't show the pictures. So you have to get the app.
Give a fuck what app I'm on.
Yeah, because
So I guess I'm on 4 of them.
Google
There's
and
also-
Apple won't allow X-rated pictures.
Have you ever heard of BBRTS?
Yeah,
Have you?
No.
That's bareback
Bareback real time.
Oh, BBRTS. The S is sex,
back
right?
time.
Yeah.
Bareback real time sex.
Uh-huh. So just type BBRTS in your search thing and it'll come up. It's like $5 a month. I recommend that if you want to talk to him. First of all, let me tell you, you would think that this is the site to get laid at because everybody's into bareback sex and stuff like that, right? It is the hardest site to meet somebody or get laid at or from. Okay, so join it for fun because that's about all you're gonna get out of it.
I get more people from Rochester than I do from Syracuse.
Although I have met a few people through there, kind of, and like, I mean, I guess it's okay. I mean, I like the site. All right, so like you go to it and you can sign up, and you know, it's not that I'm into bareback, but I'm into raw men. So I like guys that are into bareback, not necessarily that I'm doing it, you know. But you can still like it. That doesn't mean you do it.
I watch the porn
Oh,
all the time. Doesn't
you
mean
could
I do
have went
it.
to a communion.
What?
You could have went to one of the communions.
Yeah, exactly. I just like raw hard men or whatever. They seem to like that. Whatever. That's what. So that's another one, but you can do that on your phone, but it sucks on your phone too. So maybe
pain in the ass
RTS,
on the phone.
really, what?
It's a pain in the ass on the phone.
I know, it's terrible. It's terrible. So they need an app because they have a mobile site. Is what's happening.
It's going to be too hard for them to do an app because there's too many naked pictures.
Yeah.
They would have to block them.
Because your profile picture can be your dick.
Mm.
And most of them are their dick. But I love talking to men about that. I love that.
I have no problems with
That
talking
doesn't mean
about
you
it.
do anything.
I like that kind of dirty talk. That dirty talk is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I get into my topic just now?
Yeah, who's back there with him?
JVO and some other guy.
Who's the other guy? Is he cute?
I have no clue. Looks
What color
Middle
is he?
Eastern.
He just ran. Wait, is he coming? Are they coming? I don't know.
Tell JVO to
Off
go
the
home.
screen. They're like close
Go
enough.
upstairs and go home.
Hey, Davio. We love Davio here. What's the time like?
10:20.
Are they staying with us on Justin?
Yes.
Oh, you're a winner.
What? Oh, okay.
What was your topic, anyways, Dave?
Music and sex.
Oh, like when playing music while having sex?
Does anyone
Yeah.
have a bump on my
What,
nose?
Oh,
what
yes.
music do you guys like when you're having sex?
That
What's that?
depends. That depends on the
What'd you say?
person. What kind of music do you like when having sex?
I don't want no music. I want it silent.
I don't want to touch.
I want to hear you breathing in my ear. I don't want to hear no goddamn talking.
Tubular bells.
What does that say?
Tubular bells.
Is that a sex toy? Is that just like a
It's music.
instrument?
I don't
Show
know.
us how
Usually,
that
there's no
works.
music playing out in public.
Can you play it for
Wait,
us?
wait,
I wanna see
wait,
you
wait.
play
Say
the
that again,
tubular
Brandon.
bells.
Got it.
Did you just say you like to have sex in public? No music in
I would say
public?
there's usually no music in public unless you're at a mall or something.
Right.
Somebody's got the car radio out. In
That's
the park.
hot. But no, I don't know. It depends. Cause I mean, I really prefer the music to be more upbeat. Like
See what music on?
I like it.
A bathhouse. Why does every bathhouse have good dance music?
No, not about. I don't need I don't want Lady Gaga screaming in the background. Like I just want something a little bit more up tempo. Like it kind of suits me and it helps the person have sex. Like the top always seems to move to the music.
I
So
want a porno on. I don't want no music.
that pornos have music too,
I
though.
want a porno on mute.
My favorite was Mike Oldfield's Zoo Look.
I want the
It's
TV
a bunch
on
of
the background,
wild
porno on the
animals
thing.
make noises.
Man, right.
I don't know. I think sometimes
I'm just stretching, that's all.
I think I like that or like the TV on or something. Some kind of background noise has to be on for me. Like I mean, if I'm doing it in silence, that's fine too. Once again, that goes back to the whole cover my mouth, trying to keep it quiet thing. But whatever.
Something drugged out, right?
Well, do you guys like it with music on?
Yeah, sometimes.
It depends. I mean,
Like the
What would be an
Temptations?
okay
The
song?
Temptations.
I like instrumental music.
No, the cream pies or something.
maybe a little bit of Nine Inch Nails on the back. It's a Maryland
Green.
band.
Like there's a group
G.
called
Michael
Cream.
Jar, Mike Oldfield, stuff like that.
I don't know.
I'm not into.
I think it would depend on the thing. Like, I mean, if I was pretending, if I'm Angelique, I wouldn't mind like some Marvin Gaye or something playing in the back or something, some Keith Sweat. No, you know who's real good? R. Kelly. It'd be real good because I could totally just be a hoe, like put my heels in there. But if I'm having sex as
It
Ronnie,
depends on who you're with.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the slower music for like the person who's a little bit more intimate, a little bit more
Like if I'm
passionate.
like a trucker, I want country.
Yeah, Tubular Bells playing while you.
I want to keep it real.
That's fun. That's part of the fun though. It adds a little
If
bit
I'm
of
with a
something.
cab driver, I want rap music.
I don't know. I mean, I like a little bit of heavy metal sometimes when I'm playing with
So then
someone.
that would be like a biker guy.
I could totally have sex to Smells Like Teen Spirit. I could totally do it.
So like if I was
Or
with
some
a
Red Hot
hippie
Chili
guy,
Peppers. I could totally do that too.
I would have listened to that song. Somebody that I used to know. If I was a hippie guy.
That's well, I guess.
Why don't you fuck someone when you're listening to Nine Inch Nails?
iTunes is going. They're going to be.
I have a
Mark
friend
Knight.
who's gay who would love you, Ben Bourne. He would love that. For you to play
I
Nine
like
Inch
Ben
Nails in the
Bourne.
background and then bang his brains out. He would
We're
love
already planning it.
I like Hugh Bottoms and Ben Bourne.
I'll grant his wish one of these days.
it. That's fine. Remember, there's nothing
You're
taboo
not
on
working
here.
for me because I want to do you.
There's nothing taboo around me,
Yeah, I
honey.
would do. I would.
I got a porn where they play.
Except for scat.
Yes.
He doesn't have a boyfriend either.
No, he does not. He's very single right now. He's trying to be on the good boy path, meaning he's not trying
That's
to sleep
what I like
around,
about
but he's doing very well. And I'm like the devil on the shoulder with him. Like I'm always in his ear, like, oh, you should totally do it. One time's not gonna hurt. I mean, one person. You've been good so long. You can treat yourself. Like you need a little love. And he's like, no, Ronnie, you're so bad. Like I'm like whatever.
I
I
like
try.
that he's a good body.
Give them a
Let's
ticket
get
to
around.
Texas.
Most moms can't get enough shit in their ass.
I try to pawn him off on everybody though. I'm like, oh my god, do you want him? He's
No,
so
save
cute
him
and little.
for me. I want him.
He is
Well,
cute,
let's
you know.
see. He's got two guys that want him right now on the show.
Yeah, but you know he likes me better. I mean,
Well-
he knows who the winners are.
Are there people fighting over him online right now?
I don't care. I'll kill him.
Oh.
That shit don't matter to me. No, I don't know. I don't know if they are or not.
Well, let's see.
I've never
Brandon.
seen how I feel.
What's
I
like
would
that?
probably go out with him, see what he's like to go out with if he wanted to go out with me.
Yeah, I mean,
Because I normally go out with
he does like a good
harder
date.
men, to be honest with you.
Yeah, but there's something about him, right? And that's the kind of thing I was talking
But
about.
I think he's like a
Break
little
him.
hard bottom inside. Like he's probably like this. I don't know, power. He's probably. I don't know.
He
I don't know
is.
what it
He's
about.
definitely a power. He's a power.
Because he's cute.
He's adorable.
Yeah.
cute little thing.
He has that thing about him that you want to do it to him, like when you're around him. You know, some guys have that.
And he's a freak too. He's not like he is not shy in the bedroom. Yeah, he does have a nice penis. He really does.
That's a bottom with a nice penis is pretty good.
Yeah, and I mean he's 100% bottom. I mean, yeah, he's 100% bottom. So it doesn't even matter. Like, but he's not opposed to like. He's got a lot going for him. He's good in all areas.
And he has a job. He's not useless.
He's one of the hardest workers I know. He is.
Yeah, because I'm telling you,
sugar daddy.
Do you want his number, Brandon? I can totally hook you up. Seriously.
I don't know. I don't.
I'm joking.
I'm down for cash.
Okay, well, I think we're about to wrap this thing up.
Good. I'm gonna go back to watching Carrie.
Which one?
The first one from the
Now you gotta
70s.
say which one, because there's 3 now. You know that.
The original.
They're coming out with the new one soon.
Yeah,
here.
that's
Yeah.
gonna be the third one.
This is the third one.
Yeah,
it's
the first one was Sissy Spacek is my
The
favorite.
first one will probably always be the one.
And then there was Carrie 2.
Right, the Rage.
No, Carrie 2 was good though. I thought it was good, but but like you still always remember the number 1.
Yeah,
Yeah,
And
but
even
when
number
does Carrie
3 comes
have
out,
a
that
kid?
means it'll
That's
probably
what
be
I'm
very
still trying to
good.
figure out.
this one is a
Okay.
remake though, so it's not like they're like completely doing the first story over again rather than making an addition.
There was a made-for-TV
What's the
version of
second
it.
one?
There
on-
was
That was
it was
actually
like
pretty good, and this one is kind of like a synthesis between that one and the old one.
yes, it is. Mm-hmm.
So
Well, let me recommend, and I'm sorry, Brandon, were you gonna say something else?
no.
Let me recommend a really good, really good show. It's called The Walking Dead.
Oh yeah, of
I
course.
cannot.
I'm watching
on Netflix.
Once Upon a Time in Wonderland.
Is that good?
I don't know yet.
I love the Once Upon a
Try
Time
The Walking
series.
Dead. I'm telling you. Do you have
It's a
Netflix?
good series.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm a huge fan of Walking Dead,
it's-
so
Oh, okay,
I'm
then
already
you're
on it.
trying to-
Yeah,
Walking Dead.
That's gotta be good.
AMC,
Plus, it's the werewolf from Being Human UK.
yeah. But the Once Upon a Time and the Once Upon a Time in Wonderland are both really good.
Is it? Is
they're
it
they're really good shows. So,
Well,
The
the
Walking
already
Dead is
shown
fucking
yet. It
shit.
doesn't premiere till tomorrow.
but they have a 20-minute preview right now that you can watch and catch like a little bit of a backstory to the first
Okay,
episode.
I haven't seen that yet.
Yeah, but it's only online. It's exclusively online right now. So if you go to the website, you can actually view it, and it's a 20-minute
Right.
preview of it. And
I'll go to Play On and watch it.
yeah, it's a really good story though. Like the way they're retelling it, they retell all your fairy tales and they make you rethink what you perceive them as. So they change a lot of the
But Hulu's
stories.
got commercials. That sucks.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but I watch it on demand, so I don't get the commercials.
yeah.
You watch Hulu on demand?
No, Play On.
Oh, okay.
I have a thing called on my Roku called Play On,
Yeah.
and it does all the ABC, CBS, and all that.
And
But they
Play
use
On
it from the website.
Is Play On a free app?
It's right now it's $40 a year for a lifetime.
Yeah, I remember
And-
when it came out, actually.
Because I get my UK channels on there. I get all the networks, basically all the cable networks, and all of it's on demand.
All right.
Yeah, you just go to playon.com and
Okay.
it works. It works on your Roku and it also works on your phones.
That's a good thing. I do not have one yet. I was supposed to get one last time I was here. Shame on me, hand smack. But I do need to get one because I'm always on a computer now. With being out in Florida, I don't barely ever watch TV. I watch everything from a laptop or a computer.
Someone asked you, do I look geeky with my glasses on? Do I have too much black on?
I still say you should dress up as a hobo for Christmas, for Halloween.
Like a hobo.
No, he said you should dress like one for Halloween.
So I don't look like a geek, I just look like a guy with black glasses on. She's like, no.
It's not beatnik.
Like-
No.
Like one of them from I Love Lucy.
I don't want to be beatnik. Something tuba. Hold on, I'm like, I was like looking like a guy that. I don't know, I just like being me. Alright, everybody, well, thank you very much for joining us for Dirty Talk Show. Thank you, Angelique Young.
Thank you for having me. It's been a blast.
214 on Justin.
How many?
214.
Oh,
Nice.
and thank you, Justin TV, for watching us. I love you so much. I really do, because you give us millions of viewers. Although somebody wrote me today. He's like,
We're
"Why
almost
aren't
up
I
to
going
9 million.
He goes, "Did it finally turn to 9 million?"
Nope, not yet.
Well, he goes,
We-
"Why are you
we're-
featured? Why every time I go there, you're featured on the front page?" I'm like, "Well, the reason why is because I'm a television station. I put out a whole bunch of shows, and I work at it every day because it's our job. And you know, it's more than you sitting in front of the video, lip syncing to a song and texting on your phone, trying to get viewers to chat with you. It's different than that, okay? It's look, I know where I'm looking. It's like television."
We have 8,935,042.
That's good times.
It's good times. So that's why I love you, Justin. And
We had over 20,000 viewers just sitting here.
And so some people say, like, why are you, you know, featured, or like these gay stations? I'm like, it's not that we're featured. All the other stations, there's 2 gay stations, 2 freaking gay stations on your network, on Justin TV. All the other ones are straight. So stop saying that we have some sort of power because we're gay. Like I got.
I mean,
some
that's
sort
kind
of
of
power
awesome, too,
with all
right?
the viewers. It ain't that. I put out good TV. That's all.
Watchable shows.
Watchable
What
shows.
movies did you get
People
this
wanna
month?
see shows. They don't want to see you text on your phone.
That is Nerdnurgle.
Did you get any
in the
movies this month?
background? Old crappy camera. You know how the webcam
Right.
shit goes. You know, the Hello Kitty shit. Fuck that.
Did you get any movies this month?
Did I get any movies this month? Yes, actually, you'll see them tomorrow.
Oh, good.
Bum, bum, bum.
Getting sick of the same stuff over and over again on
Oh, yeah, they're
2.
doing a special thing right now.
I watch 2 during the day, and then I come up here at night and watch Justin on here.
But yeah, tomorrow.
Any good horror
Maybe I'll
movies?
throw something in there tonight. I'll throw something in there for you tonight, honey. It just takes me a
I'm
while.
going to bed after this.
Well, then I will.
My dog wakes me up at 7 o'clock in the morning.
Oh.
I need more tequila.
Word.
Fat one sitting.
I'm gonna go get me another
You're not fat,
cocktail.
right?
I'm gonna
Oh.
We're
just-
not fat at all. This is vodka water, what we talked about on Davio's show.
Oh, that's right.
That's why I told him
One
to
thing
get
about
you
the other
one.
day, somebody said I was
Yeah,
skinny.
go to
and
bed.
I go,
Shots,
he goes,
bitch.
"You're weirdly skinny." And I go, like,
Oh, fuck that. I'm
"So
doing it
skinny
straight
where I
up.
look sick?" And he goes, "Yes, borderline."
Oh my god,
I don't
no.
look that skinny, do
No.
I? Okay.
I ran out of my
No.
skinky Tito's Texas
You're hot.
bag.
Shut up. Oh my god.
That's it. All right, everybody. Thank you for joining. Like I said, I'm David Stan. That's Angelique Young. And then we have Tomahawk Dave and Brandon, Big Dick Brandon. Because his is bigger than mine. He has 9.
It's
He's
pretty,
got like
honey,
a
I'm
forearm,
telling you.
like just.
Right. I don't even
And
hate
2
it.
more
He has
weeks
9.
before Halloween show.
He has 9 and thick. He has an arm. No, he has a human arm. Not a
Yeah,
baby.
just the forearm. He's
He's
not a
got
baby
this.
arm.
He has the mother's arm.
He's got this.
It's really pretty.
Beer
if
Can
that's-
Brandon. That's what we should start calling him.
Beer can Brandon. Brandon, send me a picture of it on Grinder.
I don't use Grindr.
Watch her do that. Like you always gonna be grinder friends.
You
Okay,
have me
everybody, thank you
mistaken.
for joining us, and we will see you on the next Dirty Talk. I'm David Stan.
What?
Goodbye.